the western state of Punjab, every year around November, at the end of the rice harvesting season, thousands of acres of land are set on fire. It's the cheapest way to clear the fields. But the practice of stubble burning has been banned since 2015. This farmer knows he is breaking the law, but he cannot afford to change his ways. He speaks to us on condition of anonymity.
Government officials sit in their offices with their big salaries, and they're only good at telling us do this or do that. The machines to clear the lands are efficient, but we can't use them on our small tractors. We'd have to buy a big tractor, which would cost about 1,000 euros, and that's way too expensive for us. Also, the government is not providing subsidies to small farmers like us.
Around 35 million tons of stubble goes up in smoke every year in India. Gurbachan Singh, who stopped the practice 20 years ago, finds the situation deplorable.
I came to realize that these fires had a terrible impact on the environment. Back then, I too used to burn the stubble on my land. But then I realized I had to give up this practice in order to help save our air, our land, and our water.
Every year, farmers have only 2 weeks to clear the fields after the rice harvest and before they start sowing their winter wheat crop. They have to get rid of the stubble as quickly as possible.
You know, if the farmers burn their lands, it's because they lack information.
He invested in this machine, the Happy Seeder, to help alleviate the problem. It cuts and collects the stubble and then sows wheat. But not everyone can afford this machine. Through a government initiative, 3 Happy Seeders have been made available to a group of farmers in 2 of the worst offending villages in Punjab.
You see, once it's leveled at the correct height, you just have to tighten the handles. With this machine, you can then sow 50 kilos of seeds.
This agriculture specialist is here to give the farmers a tutorial.
This project has just started, but what's good is that the farmers are coming here on their own initiative.
ਔਰ ਜੇ KVK ਵਾਲੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਨਾ ਸਮਝਾਉਂਦੇ ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਸੇ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਹੀ ਅੱਗ ਲਾਉਂਦੇ ਰਹਿਣਾ ਇਸੇ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਹੀ ਇਹ ਕੰਮ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਵੀ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਹੋਰ ਸਹਾਇਤਾ ਦੇਵੇ ਇਹ ਵੱਧ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਧ ਪਿੰਡਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਜੋੜ ਕੇ ਤੇ ਅੱਗ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆਉਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਸਮੇਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਾ
This is a small step in the right direction, but public funds are still sorely lacking to expand programs such as these. Stubble burning releases fine black carbon into the air, particles that are extremely carcinogenic and contribute to climate change. The smoke from the fires reaches Delhi just as winter sets in. This smoke, along with vehicle exhaust and toxic industrial emissions, makes the air unbreathable and even deadly.
Once the air quality went down, the pollution levels increased, say for the last 1 month, we've seen that the number of patients has actually increased a lot. Effects of air pollution can be on a lot of organ systems, not just the lungs and heart. So there are a lot of patients in whom attributable mortality is due to air pollution. So it is a big health risk.
Delhi's air has particulate matter that is 14